Hello all, hope you are doing well. So in this video we are going to discuss the previous year's questions of MPSC mains exam given in the year 2019 from the subject of surveying. So totally 10 questions were given in that year. So let us see all of them. So going to the first question. So first question is, the areas enclosed by the contours in a lake are as follows. So this is a lake they are saying. So obviously if it is a lake, we can draw the contours for that. Then the volume of water between the contours of 270 meters and 290 meters by trapezoidal formula is. Okay, so you know what is the trapezoidal formula? Trapezoidal formula equal to what? It is equal to d by 2. D is the distance between the contours, vertical distance between the contours, which is called as contour interval. So d by 2 into a naught plus an plus 2 into a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus and so on an minus 1. So this is the formula. So now in this case substitute whatever the values you have. So d first we have here d equal to 5 meters, which is the contour interval. So यहाँ 5 by 2 होता है, 5 by 2 into a naught कितना दिया है, a naught equal to 50 होता है a naught, और ये n कितना होता है, ये n equal to last value 750 होता है. So 50 plus 750 plus 2 into these three values, whatever is remaining. So 200 plus 400 plus 600. ओके, सो अगर ए वैल्यू को कैलकुलेशन किया तो हमको कितना आएगा, 5 by 2 into 50 plus 750 800 plus 2 into this value summation is 1200. सो फाइनली कितना होता है, 5 by 2 into 3200 होता है, 5 by 2 into 3200 होता है, which is equal to 8000 meter cube, which is equal to 8000 meter cube. तो 8000 meter cube होता है आंसर. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए, द RL of A is 98.75 मीटर एंड RL of B is 100.75 मीटर. तो हमको दो पॉइंट्स है A एंड B है, और पॉइंट A का एलिवेशन दिया है 98.75 मीटर एंड पॉइंट B का एलिवेशन दिया है 100.75 मीटर. ये दोनों पॉइंट का एलिवेशन दिया है हमको. फिर अभी ये क्या पूछ रहे हैं कि द हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन A एंड B इज 10 मीटर्स. हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन A एंड B इज 10 मीटर्स. Then if the contour interval is 0.25 meter, the distance of 99 meter contour line from A is, so here contour interval is 0.25 meter, so next contour will be of 99 meters. 99, next will be 99.25. So like this, somewhere here you will have the contour of 100.50 meters. So in between you will have number of contours. So now you have the horizontal distance AB, that is 10 meters. For this horizontal distance of 10 meter, what is the vertical distance? Here it is 98.75, here it is 100.75. तो कितना होता है वो? 2 meters होता है. So 10 meter horizontal distance को 2 meter vertical distance है. 10 meter horizontal distance को 2 meter vertical distance है. अभी जो भी 99 मीटर कॉन्टूर है, इससे हमको 98.75 मीटर कॉन्टूर से डिफरेंस कितना है, 0.25 मीटर वर्टिकल डिस्टेंस है. तो 0.25 मीटर वर्टिकल डिस्टेंस को हमको हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करना पड़ता है. हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करना पड़ता है. सो सपोज इफ दिस इज x, लेट अस से दिस इज x, सो कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ x. सिंपल क्वेश्चन. x इक्वल टू कितना होता है, x इक्वल टू 2 by 10 into 0.25. 10 by 2 into 0.25, सॉरी 10 by 2 into 0.25. ओके, क्योंकि 10 मीटर को 2 मीटर है, x को कितना मीटर है, 0.25 मीटर. तो x को कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है, 0.25 into 10 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 लेना है हमको. तो कितना होता है, 5 into 0.25 होता है which is equal to 1.25 meter है. तो option B is the answer. Okay, option B is the answer. See the next question. When the height of signal is not same as that of height of instrument, then a correction applied for measurement is. Okay, so now suppose this is our terrain. Okay, this is our terrain. So when this is our terrain, basically sometimes what we do is, here we use the signals to take the readings. We use the signals to take the readings. Suppose now whatever the signal is there, that is taking the reading at this point, and this is your height of instrument. Okay, this is your height of instrument, and at this point your signal is taking the reading. So now in this case you have to apply the correction, and whatever the correction we apply in this case, that is called as what? Axis signal correction. Okay, because actually this is the reading you have to take, but as the signal is there at this point, you are taking the reading at this point. So this correction is called as what? Axis signal correction. And the remaining three types of correction we do get in case of leveling. We do get in case of leveling, which are three important corrections. And you know, like combined correction is the summation of curvature correction and refraction correction. Okay, next question. So if h is the height above the datum of the object, h is the, suppose this is the datum, let us say. Okay, now you have an object here. So they are saying this height is h. This is the object and this height is h. Then what they are saying here? They are saying that capital H be the flying height. Capital H be the flying height. So your object, your aeroplane is traveling somewhere here. So this is your height, capital H. So now here your aeroplane, here your camera is there, suppose. So whatever this point is there, that can be seen at this point here. And whatever this point is there, that will be seen on the photograph at this point. Whatever this point is there, that will be seen on the photograph at this point. So like this it will be. Okay, like this it will be. So now in this case, whatever the distance between these 2 points are there, okay, whatever the distance between these 2 points are there, that is called as relief displacement. Okay, that is called as what? A relief displacement. So relief displacement means the distance between the top of the object and bottom of the object in the photograph, that is called as the relief displacement. So basically what is the formula for relief displacement is small d equal to small r into small h by capital H. Small h by capital H. This is the formula. Very, very important formula. It is asked in many exams number of times. So now in this case, what is the small r is? Small r is the distance between the top of the object and the principal points. So this is the distance r, this is the distance d. So like that you have to use the formula to determine for d. Okay, next question. So in surveying, optical square is used to setting out the right angles. Everyone knows that. Optical square is used to set out the right angles. Then the horizon glass is placed at an angle of dash with the horizon side, and index glass is placed at an angle of dash with the index side. So now if you see the optical square, it consists of two glasses basically. Okay, it consists of two glasses basically. Suppose this is the horizon glass and this is the index glass. So now if you see their angles, so whatever the horizon glass is there with the horizon side, okay, this is the horizon glass, this is the index glass. So with the horizon side, it will be there at an angle of 120 degrees, and whatever this index glass is there, that will be there with the angle of 105 degrees. That will be arranged with the angle of 105 degrees. Then whatever the angle is there at this point, that is equal to how much? 45 degrees. So they are asking angle of they are asking the angle at which horizon glass is placed and index glass is placed. So what will be the answer is 120 and 105 degrees. 120 and 105 degrees. So that is the answer. Next question. If an upgrade of 1.4% joins Another upgrade of 0.4% and rate of change of grade is 0.1% per 20 meter chain. The length of the vertical curve. So in this case you have to use a simple formula. What is that simple formula? Is length equal to length of curve equal to G1 minus G2 by R. So now in this case, what is G1 is gradient 1, which is 1.4%, minus G2 is 0.4% divided by R. R means rate of change of grade. Okay, R means what? Rate of change of grade. So what is the rate of change of grade? 0.1% for 20 meters. So you can write like 0.1% for 20 meters. So now do your calculation. 1.4 minus 0.4, that is 1% divided by 0.1 मीटर है, 0.1% है यहाँ पे 20 मीटर्स है, तो 1% बाई 0.1% इंटू 20 मीटर कितना होता है? 200 मीटर होता है. ओके, 200 मीटर होता है, तो वही आंसर है. सो 200 मीटर्स. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Rectangular plot of land of area of 0.45 hectares is represented on a map by a similar rectangle of area of 5 centimeters square. So you have a plot and this plot area is how much? 0.45 hectares. And then they are saying you have a map. You have a map, and what is the area of the map? Of 5 centimeters square. So this area is 5 centimeters square. So now in this case, basically how to do the problem is scale equal to root of area of map divided by area of plot. Area of map by area of plot. But here units are given in 0.45 hectares. So let us convert that into centimeters. Let us convert that into centimeters. Then how much it will be? 0.45 into 10 power 4 meter square, because 1 hectare equal to 10 power 4 meters square. Again, if you convert into centimeters, it will be 0.45 into 10 power 8 centimeter square, which can be written as 45 into 10 power 6 centimeter square. So like this you can write. So now just substitute them here. Scale equal to area of map is 5 centimeter square divided by area of plot is 45 into 10 power 6 centimeter square. So centimeter square get cancelled. Then what will remain here? So what will remain is 5 by 45 into 10 power 6, which can be written as under root of 1 by 9 into 10 power 6, which is equal to 1 by 3000. तो आंसर कितना होता है कि 1:3000 होता है. ओके, 1:3000 होता है, तो वही आंसर है. नेक्स्ट वन. 2 points A and B were fixed on opposite bank of a river. The level was set up near A and the staff readings on A and B were observed as 1.800 meter and 1.300 meter. So basically this is the question from concept of reciprocal leveling. If you do not have clear idea on what is reciprocal leveling, already we have done a video on this. You can check in the channel of Infinity Academy. So now Infinity Engineering Academy. So in case of reciprocal leveling, what is the formula to determine the difference between the elevations is RL of B minus RL of A equal to half into A1 minus B1 plus A2 minus B2. So based on the data, if you read, level was set up near A. When the level was set up near to the A, that is the instrument position 1, and from here they have taken readings on A and B, which are A1 and B1. So now you got A1 and B1 values. Thereafter level was set up near B and staff readings observed on B and A were found to be 0.350 meter and 0.850 meter. So first reading is taken on B, next reading is taken on A from the instrument position 2. So this reading is B2 and this reading is A2. So now you have all the readings. So just do the problem. Half into A1 minus B1, and first RL of B you have to find. RL of A is given in the question. What is the RL of A? RL of A is 101.500. 500. So half into A1 minus B1, that is 1.800 minus 1.300 plus A2 minus B2 it is. So A2 is 0.850 minus B2 is 0.350. So what will be the answer? Answer will be half into this value is 0.500, this value is 0.500, which is equal to 1. Half into 1 equal to 0.5. So RL of B minus 101.500 equal to 0.5. So what will be the RL of B? RL of B equal to 101.500 plus 0.500, which is equal to 102 meters. So 102 meters is the answer here. Next question. The combined correction due to curvature and refraction in for a distance of 2 km is, in meters they are saying. So now the thing is, in 2019 many people struggled with this question because they have not given any correct option here. Okay, in question they have not given any correct option. So what you need to do is, you have to take this formula basically for the combined correction. CCR equal to minus 0.0673 d square. Now whatever the d value is there, that is equal to how much is 2 kilometers. So 2 kilometer whole square, and that is equal to minus 0.2692 meters. Okay, that is equal to minus 0.2692 meters. No value is nearer to that, so MPSC cancelled this question. Okay, no value is nearer to that, so MPSC cancelled this question. So go to the last question. Last question is somewhat lengthy, and this kind of questions you can find only in the engineering service examinations. In state level examinations usually they do not give this question. So let us see the options. In tachyometric surveying, the intercept of staff is maximum when the staff is normal to the line of sight. No, that's not true. When the intercept of the staff is minimum when the staff is normal to the line of sight. Remember, this is minimum. So this option is wrong. Next one, in the tangential system, the staff is kept normal to the line of sight. No. In the tangential system, what we do is, we keep the staff vertical to the line of sight. We keep the staff vertical to the line of sight. That means, suppose if this is the staff, let us say, okay, if this is the staff. So when this is the staff, and if your line of sight is like this, then we held the staff vertically like this. Suppose even if the line of sight is inclined, we held the staff vertically like this only. We will not hold the staff normally like this. We will not hold the staff, suppose this is the line of sight, check this. This is the line of sight, staff we will held like this. And even if the line of sight is like this, staff will be held like this only. We will not make it normal to the line of sight. We will not make it normal to the line of sight. So staff is held always vertical. Okay, staff is held always vertical. So this option is also wrong. Next one, if a tachyometer is fitted with analytic lens, additive constant is non-zero, they are saying. Whether it is non-zero? Whether it is non-zero? No. It is how much? It is 0. So in case of, you know that if the analytic lens is fitted in the tachyometer, whatever the additive constant is there, that will be always 0. But here they have given it as non-zero. So this is also wrong. Next one, it is more convenient to hold the more convenient to hold the staff normal to the line of sight than to hold it vertical. So now see this. You have the staff like this and terrain is like this. So now suppose if you are keeping the staff here, okay, so if you are keeping the staff here, it's always better to keep the staff like this only, vertically only. So even if your line of sight is like this, it's better to hold the staff vertically only, and you should not hold it normal to the line of sight. So here option D is also, statement D is also incorrect. So now at the bottom they are asking select the incorrect statement from the above. So all the statements are incorrect. So option D is the right answer. So these are the 10 questions given in the year 2019 from the surveying subject. Hope you like it. If you like the video, please share it to your friends and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.